All right, so we have this question on our screen. The skill will be trying to decide and learning how to figure out which variable should be eliminated. In this case, the -3 and the +2, they don't go together very well because there's not a number that I can multiply to the 2 to help me zero out a -3. They just don't go together very well. However, if I look at the y's, it's pretty easy to think of something I could multiply to create a -4y to make it 0. Okay, so we are going to eliminate the y's. You would click on that. Now I've got some structures here to help you. That means we are going to take the bottom equation and we are going to create a -4y. That's our goal. That means I'm going to take this whole equation and I'm going to multiply by -4. There's drop downs to help you choose. Now drag and drop that equation right there. Okay, so this is what your screen would look like. You're dragging and dropping. Now, it's very important that you show your work. So on your rubric, you have this already written for you, and what you should be adding to your paper right now is parentheses -4. Then I would suggest that you write on your paper the original equation that did not get changed at all. Okay, very similar to the drag and drop, or it is the drag and drop on your screen. But now on your paper, you are showing the distributive property for that new equation. So that is -8x. The next multiplication is -4y. Equal sign, the very next equation or multiplication is +32, right? So this right here gets typed here. Type that in, hit check my answer, make sure that you're on the right track. Then notice it says show solving steps on paper. So you should go back to your paper. I'm going to zoom in. Now it is your big giant addition problem. And as we go down the columns, this right here totals to -11x. This +4y and -4y is the elimination that we were hoping for. Then we have equals, and then this totals to 44, equals 44. If I'm looking for x, remember, we're trying to get x equals, so that means I divide by -11 on both sides. So on my paper, I've got this work, and I'm saying x equals -4. That means on my computer screen, I can type in -4 right here and hit check my answers. Then, this x equals -4 is his responsibility is to be helpful for whatever equation you think is easiest. It doesn't matter, okay? So I'm going to choose the bottom one because I didn't like the negative at the very beginning. You could have chosen the top one, it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is x is going to be helpful, and when I get to the x, we're going to swap out the x for a -4. So I have a 2, open up a parentheses, I'm not writing x, I'm writing the -4. Closing my parentheses, I'm right here, I've got a +y equals -8. Okay, that right here, this right here, can be typed into this box for you to check your answer to make sure that you have substituted things in the right way. Then I'm going to continue to solve. Draw your door. I'm trying to get y by itself. I need to do a little bit of math right here. 2 times -4 is -8. Then I bring down the +y. I bring down the equal sign. I bring down the -8.
Hey, Coach, can I just grab your track and flip it down so I can straighten them up?
Last step, add 8 to both sides. Y equals 0. Type 0 right there, check your answer, fill in your final answer.